sci-fi queen, boldly streaming when no one's been. With a saxophone, she plays a tune under a nebula painted moon. Major Sam will beat me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's
Science!
a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Major Sam will beat me up tonight, through the
Giggity,
stars
giggity,
and the speed of
giggity.
light.
Alright.
Humming, she's in
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Alright.
far off land. She's got Spock on a playlist, Kirk in her heart, quoting Picard. She's a work of art. Her chat's ablaze, the subs pouring. She's a Twitch sensation. Let the journey begin. In her world, it's all walkers and rings. She laughs and she dances, she sings what she brings. Her saxophone wails like a comet's cry, through galaxies spinning in her mind sky. Major Sam will beat me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Alright.
A sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Major Sam will beat me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Across the Milky Way, she finds her groove, a captain's chair and a dance to prove. Sci-fi rhythms in a 90s haze. She's lost in a Britpop celestial phase. Major Sam will beat me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. So here's to Samo, our cosmic muse, streaming and singing, lighting the fuse. In her universe, she'll always shine. Major Cypher, star of the time.
Major summer in the zone, streaming fun all night long. Jiggities in every tone, join the hype, feeling strong. Boopsie might not agree, best in all the lands we see. From Canada, she's the star, streaming bright, near and far. Party here, party there, Major Summer in the air. Jiggities everywhere, Major Summer, show you care. Party here, party there, Major Summer in the air. Jiggities everywhere, Major Summer, show you care. Laughs and vibes through the screen, Major Summer feeling keen. Stay with us, be part of the dream. Streaming fun, let off some steam. Bestest content every day, Major Summer leads the way. Join the fun, come what may. In her world, we will stay. Party here, party there, Major Summer in the air. Jiggities everywhere, Major Summer, show you care. Bestest content every day, Major Summer leads the way. Join the fun, come what may. In her world, we will stay. Party here, party
giggity, giggity, giggity. Alright.
Major summer loves pickles, giggity giggle. From Canada, so cool, dances like a jewel. She's got her seminar, stars in her eyes, a lot from the galaxy, so high she touches the sky. Major summer crazy bright, Star Trek dream out of sight. Pickles by his side, alright, dancing in the neon light. Jetpacks on they fly through cosmic candy sky. Heroes of the night, holding tight to their delight. Samo's laugh echoes clear with every giggle we cheer. In her spaceship she's the queen, Canadian star with the sheen. Major summer loves pickles, giggity giggle. From Canada, so cool, dances like a jewel. She's got her seminar, stars in her eyes, a lot from the galaxy, so high she touches the sky. Major summer crazy bright, Star Trek dream out of sight. Pickles by his side, alright, dancing in the neon light. Major summer crazy bright, Star Trek dream out of sight. Pickles by his side, alright, dancing in the
I believe the Canucks of Vancouver are superior warriors.
jetpacks on they fly through cosmic candy sky. Heroes of the night, holding tight to their delight. Samo's laugh echoes clear with every giggle we cheer. In her spaceship she's the queen, Canadian star with the sheen.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Alright.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hello, hello, and welcome in. Welcome to Whoopin Wednesday. Whee! Welcome in, everybody. Happy hump day. You are more than halfway to the weekend. Congratulations,
I could
everybody.
really go for a pickle right now.
Free the nukes. Always time for that. Lol, David. Samo hugs to you. 19 months now. Oh my goodness gracious. Making sure you're going to be here for a lot longer even than that. Good morning, crazy cat lady. 3 a.m. on Thursday. So 3 a.m., that means it's 7 o'clock, call it. You're full 8 hours ahead of me, yes? So there are many places where you could be right now. Bel Air, I'm sure enjoying the G6 experience. It's like a new game.
I believe that I can win. I believe that I can win. I believe that I can win. I believe that I can win.
Oh, Grey Sabers, we're going to be winning tonight. It's not going to be with the Sanctus, but we are going to be riding some ships tonight. So I thought I would put out the juju, put out the nebula, or whatever you want to call what this is. We're going to be flying some ships tonight, and thought it would be a fun little one to wear tonight. You probably should be in bed, Crazy Cat Lady, yes. Watching streamers in bed is a long-standing and beloved tradition of many of us. I, in fact, do it far more often than I should. You've been writing letters that you hate writing? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I don't remember the last time I wrote a letter. I hope you're getting her done, though. I hope you're getting them done, and I'm sure it will be a lovely relief after you have finished. Sometimes we have to do things that we don't like doing. Like me today with so many house chores. Oh my gosh, so many house chores, and I have so many things to do tomorrow. I have a huge list. I tell you, having people over, having guests over is so much work. It's just so much laundry and making of beds and cleaning of bathrooms and cooking and cleaning and cooking and cleaning and laundry and laundry and laundry. Oh my gosh, why are the streamers in bed? No, not the streamers, although there's some who do that. I've never understood the, hey, watch me sleep. It absolutely terrifies me. Absolutely flippin' terrifies me. The concept of that. But some people do it. But no. I am in bed watching streamer when I should be sleeping. I am guilty of that far too often. Oh my goodness gracious. Also guilty of just staying up in general when one should be sleeping. Neb says if you don't make a mess, you don't have to clean a mess. Yes, but one has to live, Neb, my dear. One has to live. And unfortunately, to live is to mess. To live is to make mess. Alas, one must eat. And generally speaking, to eat, one needs to use some kind of dishes or utensils or tools. It's an unfortunate thing. I mean, I suppose you could just buy pizza and yes, Zero G's, yes. Death to time house chores are. I mean, you could just buy pizza endlessly and eat out of the box and just keep a big thing of recycling going at all time. You could just eat pizza out of a box. But I recently had a very odd spurt of lots of pizza in a row. Not necessarily by choice, just spontaneous and due to circumstances. Anyways, can confirm, while I love pizza, one cannot only eat pizza. And also, exactly that, takeout is expensive. Takeout food, ordering in food, going out and just buying takeout to bring home, it's so expensive. It is a million times more expensive than any kind of grocery and cooking at home. So I can't afford that crap. I can't afford that. You know what I'm saying? What I did afford today, though, was in-game with my artifacts. And my artifact stuff. My artifact stuff.
Giggity, 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 giggity. Alright.
We got a whole room full of geeks coming on in,
Giggity,
everybody.
giggity,
We got
giggity.
JT Rex,
Giggity,
Sherlock
Alright.
Holmes, Ultra
Giggity,
Vatica, what's
giggity,
going on?
giggity.
Hello,
Alright.
everybody. Fisty,
Giggity,
welcome
giggity,
in.
giggity.
Thank you so much, Rev.
Alright.
Thank you. Fisty for the
Giggity,
5
giggity,
biddies.
giggity.
Sorry, Benny Hill's Ghost.
Alright.
Fisty's name was right above yours. I'm sorry. You're a geek. I'm a geek. Everyone gets a geek. And hopefully some butter biscuits. Welcome in. Legionnaires here. Good to see you all smiley on my compy screen today. It's good to see your name, Ultravetica, on mine. Quark, what's up? Tacos! I had a taco tonight. I finally finished my taco stuff that I did up, like, gosh, when was that? Anyways, yay, leftovers. Webb, how's it going? Burnt butter says the biscuits are burnt. Sorry. What if you just put enough butter on them to mask the burnt taste? Is Dr. Iron Chef here? We've got some beef. I don't know, Chef, are you there? He usually comes on a bit later. Straight to jail right away, no trial. Oh, GT Rex, thank you. Polar, welcome in. We could see already the swag of the day. I don't have to, like, stand up for this one. We got Samoana Sanctus, custom made by Iceberg La. A very kind surprise gift one time, Samoana Sanctus. And we are going to be flying some ships tonight. Not the Sanctus, funnily enough. But what is this stream about, yo? It's about Star Trek Fleet Command. It's about Star Trek Fleet Command. Yes, indeed. We talk about all the things. We do all the stuff. We are the nerd. Oh. Okay, there we go, Juby. There we go. Yes, thank you. There we go. Thank you. Welcome in, Juby. Yes, we are commanding the fleets of the Trek.
That I can win. I believe
Hopefully
that I
winning.
can win. I believe that I can win.
However, we love all things nerd, as evidenced by all of these. So, if you want to chat about some other stuff while you're here, feel free. Feel free. Did not like that song. I'm skipping it. I don't usually like stuff with lyrics while I stream. I don't know. It's distracting to me, and I feel like it's distracting for audience. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, goodness. What's this Nocturnal Man? And what is the sound he's making? I don't quite understand. But okay. That's trying to kick off a hype train. Which is most excellent, because if we get to a level 7 hype train tonight, that's not completing, just getting to try for a level 7. We'll do a giveaway tonight. Yeah, the turtle is concerning. The turtle is concerning. That's fair, Burnt Butter. 3Van2, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, officially a member of the Gate Room. If any of you don't know me, by the way, my name is Major Samo. And this is the Gate Room. That's for Major Samantha Carter from Stargate SG-1, which is my heart. Why does AT suck? It does not suck, Micah. I'm having so much fun. Lord is scaring 26 biddies towards trying to kick off this hype train. We've got just under 4 minutes, and we're at 14%. I'm on server 72, Burnt Butter. Server... Ah, Donzino, you're funny. The UI does indeed Spectre, yes. No, well, I'm forever a Major, because Major Samo, you know, you can't really go changing your name. It's your brand. But, oh, Samantha Carter is a general. Now. I mean, come on. Or am I secretly Major Kira's cousin? Thank you for the hydrate. To prove my point to any new friends. Heck yeah. So yes, as pointed out already, how is everybody's Alliance tournament going? Both in Disco 100 biddies, thank you. We're at 26% to get this hype train. Oh, Mecha Dave, you said it.
Indeed.
As does Teal'c. Samantha Carter's highest military rank in Stargate SG-1 that we know of was Brigadier General, though she started off as a captain and did go through all the ranks: captain, major, lieutenant colonel, and colonel. JT Rex already done 30k for the day. Burnt Butter hasn't yet. Every time you refresh, you can't do stuff. Gotta keep on refreshing. Lal David says, easy 150 out of 150 for them this tournament with no packs bought. 30k so far for Ultra Vetica, choice tokens, and the G6 map task. Oh no, Retro picked the wrong one, messed it up a bit. It happens to the best of us. Grace Sabers, thank you, 100 biddies. Which gets us close to our April cheer goal, which is super exciting, because is this our last month, or do we still have, week, or do we still have next Tuesday? Ooh, we still have one more on Tuesday. And of course Friday. But we're getting close. Here we go. Grabbed your wrong task, but you still at least got 20K over there. Dr. Juby, what? What harmonicas? What you talking about? Bacon Fish, good evening. Yes, Mecha Dave, absolutely MacGyver jokes in the first episode of Stargate. And the most famous blooper of the entire show was actually also from season 1 and was also Amanda Tapping. Jace, easy 150K for them as well. Yeah, no, not at all, Micah. A lot of people do. A lot of people do. And one of the things I've really found, dang it. Of course, the one time I don't need it, because I've already done all my 3. Oh, it's like a unicorn, y'all, eh? Bacon, thank you so much. 10 biddies. We're at 33%. We have about 35 seconds left. Yes, Juby. Fatty D. Sup? Hold on, I'm gonna say Epic Borg is up in tournaments. Broken Wolf gifting a sub to bring us to 65%, 15 seconds. Congrats, Patrician Gaming. Yes, Fatty, I got that from the chatting with Juby. Who's watching the playoffs right now? And who you going for? I'm just going for Canada. We got the hype train at the last second. Thank you so much. I'm about to be attacked. All right, timers reset. We're at level 2. We're trying to get to start a level 7. Giveaways, the new battle pass, the Earth Day battle pass, whatever you need. Congrats to Stupid Broken Wolf gifting you a sub. As you do. Oklahoma City Thunder. They're not in the playoffs. Burnt Pork, how's it going? Yeah, back to turn. Why is there a shark wearing night piece? I don't know. Hi, D-Sonic. Here we go. Oh, right, JT. I know. It's still weird. Who is this lady and why is she tripping like that? Oh my gosh, thank you for the hydrate. Juby wants Duval to help them sue Tim Hortons. We're at 57%, 2 and something minutes, 3 minutes still to go. We're at 57%. Can't we do some giveaways? It's all about the Timbits, Duval, not the donuts. It's the Timbits. Mega Dave! Thank you, Retro, 100 biddies! Thank you. We're gonna sue them on that basis. 85% to the hype train. The birthday Timbits? Oh, Nuge, those are intense. So here we are.
What on Mars are you doing?
I'm thinking about Timbits. That's what I'm doing, Tufal. And thinking how, oh my gosh, this is the closest to competing with IA I'll ever be. It is coming to nicer weather. It is coming up to Squirt Gun. It was gorgeous here today. You have Tim Hortons in Texas? Science! Tim Hortons is getting around, y'all. The science of money quake. Tim Hortons is traveling the world. But Fisty, you're here, Fisty, right? Still, I'm up against IA. Everybody, very well-known group right here. I mean, it's flippin' Behringer's Alliance. Fisty's all up in there, one of the Commodores. It's a really fun thing, actually, when you check out your competition in the tournaments, seeing, oh, am I up against any of my friends? Or, you know, people I know or have heard of on stream, all these famous people. Like, IA is one of the most famous alliances in the game ever. Yeah, but it's getting everywhere. It's getting everywhere. Micah, you don't. You don't. Micah, you gotta be choosing the like, FKR kind of stuff. Let me check what is up in mine right now. Naz gonna roll up through the drive-thru with a cowboy hat on. Yes, I did have to use that voice. Could you be doing swarms, Micah? Yes.
Something hinky's definitely going on here, and it's up to you and I to find out what it is.
Hinky?
Yeah, it's a word.
In what dictionary?
Disco! All of those things that just happened, we are in level 3. Level 3. Only a couple more to go. Oh my gosh, I feel it in my bones. Oh, Duval. I would never change you and Juby for anything. Please, always be yourselves. You are welcome here in my chat to be free. To be you. Even if it makes Moopsy sad. You did Syndicate, G6 resources, and your least favorite, the Proto Matter. Ooh, Fisty, I cannot do that. I've done the Proto Matter once ever, and I have never gotten the bells again. I've never gotten the bells again. Burnt Butter. I unfortunately really love a lot of PlayStation games, the whole Assassin's Creed series, the whole Final Fantasy series, all the Fallouts, although I actually play Fallout on the PC, stuff like Skyrim. I need to do the new Dragon Age. I love fantasy RPGs like that, but I also, I have to play Portal soon for the first time. You can find me here at the very least on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My Discord will have always notifications and stuff. Juby. Oh, snap. Yeah, swarms are way better for the lower level people. Yeah. Oblivion. Oblivion is so old. Skyrim. I don't want to say how much Skyrim I've played in my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are some of the space ones? Other space ones? Why am I blanking? I'm doing Portal on stream. Yes, Portal's going to be a special event stream. They just remade Oblivion like yesterday, remastered. Well. Yes, Assassin's Shadows. They built it using Unreal 5. Is it good? How does it look like, everybody? I've never tried Eve. I've only bought Skyrim once as far as I know. But I've uninstalled and reinstalled, and I don't even want to say how many hundreds of hours of my life. Oh my gosh. Anywho, for a 34, maybe you could start doing the armadas and stuff, Micah, or the, I don't know if you could do the Borgs yet. As I quoted yesterday, Tibbs, another streamer, has a level 22 account, and in addition to his main one, and he managed to get almost 50,000 points for his alliance in one of the last tournaments. Almost 50,000 points as an Ops 22. He was like 12th in his whole alliance, which is not good about the other alliance members, but it can be done. There is hope. You just got to be really careful. My favorite Assassin's Creed? I really love the ancient, really mythical ones like Egypt and Greece. the Egypt and Greece. So Origins and I forget what the other one's called. I've always loved those mythologies, so those were really special to me. I also actually really liked the Vikings because I love building my settlement. But I don't know, they all have something to them, you know? I love them all. Odyssey, that's the one. See, it's funny, Black Flag was one of my least favorite because I don't like the boat battling and the boat stuff. Wonder why I like the Egypt. What's all y'all's favorites? You got 47,000 points last time. It was just a slog. It is a slog. I was showing last night quite in depth some of my stuff. It really is so much easier as a G6 player, honestly, in tournaments. Just with the G6 stuff alone, with the choice tokens, and the timing of this refinery, depending on free-to-play, paid battle pass, or extra Earth pass, I should say up here, Earth pass, you could get up to potentially 18, if not more, tasks just from the acquired G6 uncommons. It's crazy. You could do the entire tournament just from the materials one, from Ops 61 upwards. But also, even if you can't do any of that, there is, if you time it right, you can do the 2 Borg, 2 Bajoran, 2 Temporal Disruptors, if not more if you have good artifacts, which we're going to talk about before we get into our battling of the night. And if you've been full pulling and have a decently tiered NX01, I am able to do this time round, pull in the credits. I could do at least 5 of the Acquire Uncommon X Borg credits. Nuge, I have in fact the entire big official sheet. That's just some quick numbers I did of my personal account and what are the easiest things I could get done according to how much I've saved up. But that should kind of be the average-ish for a new or low G6 player or around that. What am I looking for? Tournament. No, Alliance. Come on. Why isn't it not finding it? Hold, please. I just had you up. The heck? Okay, here we go. Here's the master sheet in the chat for you, Nuge. Thank you, yes, everybody. Thank you for the hype train. We didn't get that level 7 this time, but maybe in an hour or so we can try again. Congrats, NX02 skin for extra Voyager officer pulls. Very handy. Spectre, I got that a tournament or 2 ago. It's brilliant. The amount of Voyager shards you get is stunning. And truly, those officers are so flippin' good. They're so good, the Voyager crew. Highly top recommend if the NX02 skin is available for you to go for that. Jace could probably do around 40 of the 10K tasks. Yeah, for me, I think I could do around 30. It depends which materials one you got. Because the ore is about 6,000, the gas is 6,000, the crystal's only 330 choice tokens. So, if you just like go for that crystal. The thing I love, oh, Nuge, that's so sweet and kind of you. I love that you're trying to help your alliance like that. I love it. By the way, remake of Oblivion, wow. Overwhelmingly positive, over 40,000 Wow. Grey Sabers likes Egypt too. Black Flag and Rogue for Leon. Naz likes turtles. I'm just checking here. How is everybody's participation going? How is your alliance actually showing up? I only have 60 players in my alliance so far who have participated. That is out of 100 and 100. I have 100 people in my alliance right now, and only 60 have participated so far. Now, I know a lot of people do come on in the evenings, you know, after work, after dinner, kids to bed, whatever. But it's 7:24. I'm generally the furthest behind everybody, unless you're Alaskan or Hawaiian. I'm generally one of the earliest, or is it latest? However you consider these things. It's getting pretty late, all to say. So I'm surprised and a bit displeased we only have 60% participation so far. Because, I mean, the stuff is just so good. I don't know how we can possibly encourage more people to participate than just showing them this magic. Now, it can depend a little bit on what league you're in. I'm very lucky. I'm in a kick butt flippin' awesome bad company. Is our name, and we are in the Master League and have been able to maintain it because of people like Disco doing her 3 out of 3. $12 out of 49 for Silver Tab so far. 90 out of 104 Grey Sabers. That's outstanding. How you doing it? Oh dear. Micah so far has 57 in their alliance, only 13 participating. Mecca says 44 out of 101, but Night Shift hasn't come on yet. 31 out of 89 for A. Powell. Got it in 5 minutes. Borg Solo, 2 sets of Uncommon X Borg. 30K for Bel Air, 9 of 14. Nice. There's only 14 people in your thing? Oh my gosh. It's funny, for me, knowing that I have enough choice tokens to get her done has fully taken the pressure off the, what I call, reroll hunting. The Great Roll Hunt. Normally, on day 1, I'd be there re-rolling, desperate for the Borg and Bajoran, so I can get those timers, so I can get that done again. Temporal Disruptors shows up quite a lot, so I wasn't as worried about that one. And of course, usually the Uncommon X Borg, at least in my thing, seems to come up quite often. But funnily enough, this morning, I'm re-rolling away. It's taking a long time for anything to show up, which was very odd. It was just nothing but, you know... Well, what's up right now again? Oh! Well, stuff like this one, the Epic FKR, which is bleh. But now 2 useful things show up again. Bad example. But for me this morning, it was ore, and then gas, and then crystal. Just went like boom, boom, boom. I was re-rolling, nothing. And then all of a sudden, it was just bam, 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 bam. So we were looking at my costs to go to Shipyard 66 last night, which is my current goal. And we were saying how, you know, should I do some station efficiencies? And then we see, nah, bruh. These are going to get knocked out, possibly by the tournaments this weekend. You can already see I was over 2K rare crystal, I think, and I'm already down to that. Like, I had needed almost 1 million par steel. Boom, 168K. It's truly, G6 is truly speed ups. It's the game of speed ups. It's not, oh, I need more mats and more stuff. I mean, it is, but to a lesser degree. For me, it's entirely speed ups. But yeah, so I happened to do the 3 materials. It was one of the big reasons I wanted to go up to 61 initially. People were just going on about, hey, 10K. Max out my loot. And it is brilliant. And it helps your alliance so much. But it's been absolutely brutal. people saying even refreshing hasn't gotten them, people having to do up to like 6 different times, and how you refresh but then it doesn't, like you re-roll the thing but it doesn't, but it all like skitzes out. There was even one time somebody had a materials thing and they did a double roll they did a double pull of their choice tokens.
Basically, he was a geek.
Grey Wolf, honoring me with your Prime this month. Thank you so much. I'm hugely chuffed. That's always a very special thing to be chosen for that one free Prime a month. I really appreciate it, Grey Wolf. I hope you will have a fantastic time here over the next month. As I was saying, they did a double roll of a choice token to be working on their acquire materials, and it only counted one of the rolls. It didn't even actually count. Something skitzed out, and they had to use extra choice tokens. And that could be the make or break for some people, whether they finish their 30 out of 30, if they get their 150k for the tournament. So, and I know it's not just my alliance. Lots of people have been coming into Discord being like, y'all, are the rerolls even more messed up than usual? Because we've been crying out, please. Why do we have to refresh the entire game? I have to shut off the game and bring it back up again every time I reroll. It's insane. It's so bad. You refreshed the task and it collected it? Steps that should not be needed. I see you, Free the Nukes. Thank you so much. Let's get a book. The fully loaded Uncle John's Bathroom Reader. 25th anniversary for 2025. Though it's not released in 2025. So here's actually a question. It's a trivia. Can you name the only 2 TV sitcoms that were #1 in the ratings, each of them, for 5 seasons in a row? There are 2 sitcoms that have ever existed that were #1 in the ratings for 5 seasons in a row. MASH and Cheers, nope, neither. Friends and Seinfeld, neither. Cheers and Cosby, neither. Nope. Here we go. Free the Nukes got it first, and then Floyd. All in the Family is one of them. All in the Family is one of them. And actually, sorry. Benny Hill got the first one, actually. Cosby. It was Cosby. The Cosby Show. So Free the Nukes got 2 out of 2. Congrats. You know your sitcoms. All in the Family and The Cosby Show. Oh, I love Mary Tyler Moore. At this point, just give us the entire list of tasks. Let us choose the ones we want to do, with the caveat that you can't repeat a 10K more than once per day. What do y'all think about a pal's suggestion? Free the Nukes is, yeah, for Cosby. All in the Family was meant. UI professors should teach a portion of their curriculum on learning what not to do by studying this game, says Spectre. Oh, snap. Mecha's rerolls have been weird. Really needs to overhaul. Agreed, Benny Hill. Do you spend 80 credits for 6 Voyager shards? And then Hirogen tomorrow for the last shard? Unlock Voyager? Voyager is important at your level. Hey, Kool-Aid. Correct. You're a UI dev. Agreed, says Silvertab. Free the Nukes, all the old sitcoms were, let's be honest. In fact, all old shows, basically. And movies. And still some today, unfortunately. It's an odd thing. But a happy thing is for me, I mean, I don't like seeing all this red, but it's just so exciting to spend. First thing I did was get the binary cutter refit. It was my final batch. I needed the 5 pulls of 8 shards to finish off the 40 for my, excuse me, binary cutter. I now have the 2 beams for my cube. I can actually pew pew now, not just pew. I can actually pew pew finally. I maxed out next, of course, my Prime Valor emblems for this tournament. Halfway towards my next Disco Warp Range Prime, which should not exist and I hate. But it does exist. So, I had to do 2 pulls of the Control Seeker probes right here to acquire, just to acquire. So I got Control Seeker probes. And then finally, I did the rest. This is just for my first 3 tasks. I did not really have anything left over from last tournament. I did 3 of my Gorn Eviscerator parts. Oh my gosh. Speaking of UI, everybody loves the jumping store, don't they? Do you all love the jumping store as much as I do? As much as I do? It's like, oh, I'm spending, but wait! Just kidding. You're not actually clicking on what you think you're clicking on because the store just goes, boink, I'm gonna refresh to the top right now. Cause I feel like it. Let's just go down. I'm looking at my stuff. Gorn Eviscerator parts, yeah. I'm doing 2, I've done 3 out of 5. Which is not even a part because the Eviscerator is flipping insane. Yeah, and you'll just be going around, and all of a sudden, bloop, up to the top. Drives me nuts. But anyways, happy stuff. I'll be doing the next 2 Gorn Eviscerator parts tomorrow. Oh, there we go. There we go. It heard me. Just had to go through the stream lag. It heard me. Well done. Well done. The trick Spectre uses is to click and hold over the item you're purchasing. Should not have to happen. Why do we have to come up with all these tricks to try and get the game to be workable? The tournaments is such an up and down for one's heart because the stuff is just so flippin' good. I'm just so happy with the Prime Valor emblem coming in last time, more officers and stuff. The rewards are just so outstanding. If you can do some tasks and if your alliance can do decently, but gosh darn, it also drives you flippin' insane because it's such a broken piece of brokenness. Surprisingly, their ticket system worked well for the jumping store, says Midnight Shan. Midnight Sean? Sean. I do know people who have gotten their stuff back when they've reported the jumping store issue causing them to get something they did not mean to. Scrolling through the events tab to find one of the 1,000 events that's happening, 90% of which are heroic pay things, and it jumps you back to the beginning. Yeah, Silver Tab. Exactly, Broken Wolf. Exactly. Yep. Sometimes it has to do with auto grinders making a kill? Well, I don't usually have auto grinders out during the day, so I cannot blame mine on that. Ooh. What can I blame for an eyelash in my eyeball? Woo! My eye kind of went blurry there. That's concerning. Anywho, I'm going to definitely be the only big things I have left to do. I need a little bit more on Guinan's Magus and Kirk's Phaser Rifle, but otherwise, all my other artifacts are maxed. I already have the NX02. I have the Fuchsia Glass. I've got Tarkas. I've got Kirshara. the transwarp drive, most of the primes. We're gonna maybe look at that nearer the end. It's very exciting. I'm really starting to like clean up, you know? All these are done. I have all of these now. The terror skin will be mine. The most annoying thing is the limits. Like, it's our currency. Why can't you let us go all in for one refit, one tournament? You know? If you just want to go all in for 1 or 2 primes, let us go. Let us go. I hate the limitations. But anyways, it's going to be so exciting once I finally do finish all these things and can just start going in on stuff like the rare Zindi directives. Make sure I can always be keeping that up for, funnily enough, the Temporal Disruptors task for tournaments. Just keep getting the Eviscerator parts because it is the ship that never ends. Who knows when I'll be able to max that. So just that, and officers, like directives and officers. And my dream, of course, is that they're going to add more parts. We have the Gorn Eviscerator and their parts. We now have the NX-01 and its parts. We have the Voyager and its parts. We have the Vindicator now for some people, which is unreal. I dream of maybe some more specialty ships coming in. I mean, they put them into the event store now. Couldn't believe they had the Revenant and the Vindicator parts, ships and parts in the event store. This is giving me hope. Super, super, super exciting. You'd faint from shock if they added Scotty's Trident scanner. Ooh, woof, 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 woof. With it being added recently to the other place, added into Section 31 with the new Solar Waves, I don't know if that one will come in. Because, I mean, that is so precious. Ship parts efficiency for all grades. That's insane. It's so good. But it would be amazing. It would be amazing. It would be outstanding. You can see I pulled mine today. I pulled mine. You have 50 out of 200 for the Vindicator. Trying to get it by 40. Yeah, having your ship parts ready by the time you get there. That's amazing if that opportunity is open to you. You've been burning the wave credits on that Trident scanner. Oh, yes. Who's complaining? Well, there's too many specialty ships in general, yes. But you gotta get them all. And that's not just because Pokemon. That's not just gotta catch them all. They all offer stuff and things that usually are, gosh darn it, really good, and you definitely want to get them. Do you like how my oh, you can't see it. My DTI store has all these like underscores in it. Do you guys have all that as well? Oh, you can't really see it like that. I don't know. Mine's kind of funny looking. I was like, did that get bugged? I don't know. Star Trek's all about ships. Give one a month. You shush now. Thank you for the lurk, crazy cat lady. You're gonna try to sleep while listening. I'll try to maybe have a calmer stream tonight. Although we are about to start battling and I'm gonna get real stressed soon. But I promised last night I would hold this one poll. Speaking of, I said I would hold this poll for tonight. I'm so excited. We all know what I hope to get. Speaking of being prepared for your ships, before you get to the point you actually can even build them, it's nice to be prepared, and it's very nice indeed if you can do it for free along the way. It is my dream to make it to 70 and have all of my epic ships ready to go with 0 faction credits spent. 0 faction credits spent thanks to the relativity. Speaking of ships I hope come in next. I hope that will be the next one to be added into things like event stores, as the Revenant and Vindicator were. The relativity is the next one. Oh yes, Neb, totally doing it for the Galactic Acclaim. Galactic Acclaim. Wait for it. I'm doing this for the Galactic Acclaim. Actually, that's even one of the currencies up for the currency spend event right now. So I love Galactic Acclaim. I'm totally hoarding that up. That can get you insane hull boosts for all your ships. In fact, I did 1 or 2 on my Enterprise D just today to help with that event, and also what I'm about to attempt once we finally get there tonight. But here we go, everybody. Drum roll. What will we get this week? Double chest. Wow! Yes! Yes! Enterprise E, come to me. Dang boo!
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. That is hot indeed, Red Day. I am absolutely thrilled. Koskari is not necessarily the one I wanted from the rares. Thank you, Disco, my darling. Koskari just seems to be the RNG for me in here, though. I definitely have by far the most Koskari out of this. But that is what I was looking for. So, it's so flippin' amazing. Let's just be you. And as you can see, sadly, back to 5-day cooldown. It's not quite week-long, but 5 days a lot. 5 days is a lot. But what else is a lot? When you look up the Enterprise E and see that it's 12,000 per blueprint. 12,000. And I now have 80 of them for free. A casual million faction credits has already been saved. Thanks to the relativity and the DTI faction. Flippin' out bloomin' standing. Already a million saved. Only 6.5 to go. Absolutely. Agonor says Scimitar has their most, 190 out of 650. More epics all around than rares. Well, look at this. It's absolutely nuts. The math is actually just fascinating. First of all, the uncommon ships are also in there, but only till tier 5. Only up until tier 5. Then it becomes only rares and epics. You can see it's a full 20 shards. Yeah, well, you can see here now my numbers. 41 for the Titan, 66 on the Velox, 136 on the Koskari, 80 for the E, 60 Krencha, and 15 on the Scimitar. So we have almost opposite RNG, Agonor. But if you look at the RNG, it's totally nuts. It is a 60% chance of epic and a 40% chance of rare. It's already better chances to get your epic than your rare, which to me is nuts. So here we go. It's tier 1 and 2, 50% chance uncommon, 46 rare, 4 epic. Then 25, 67, and 8. Then boom! You go up to tier 5, uncommon is gone, and it's 40 rare, 60 epic. Wait, sorry. Yeah. Wait, why is it saying 5-star? Okay, so there's some mislabeling here. Because I'm in the tier 5 through 7, and this is 6-star. Also here says tier 1, 5-star stuff. Tier 3 to 4, 4-star stuff. Wow. Whoops. I never realized that. This is hilarious. Apparently, they want me to build a Koskari. Indeed, Spectre. You've built all 3 uncommons already? Nice. See, I maybe would have waited and gotten more for the uncommons if I'd realized. I didn't actually realize they go away already at tier 5, because it's not that hard to get to tier 5. Yeah, Broken Wolf. This is correct at the top, what I'm getting right now. But, this is definitely off. But anyways, the chances get absolutely stupid. I mean, 95% chance for 25 epic shards. It's crazy. Usually it's the opposite. Usually the epic stuff you can never get. But for some reason with the relativity and the ship blueprints, they're just all about getting you your 70s. Maybe it's all the secret ploy to try to rush you up to 70. You know, my watch wants me to do more steps to get my hour in. Dang nabbit. I already did my P90X of the day, okay? I'm unbelievably sore. Every part of me is unbelievably stiff and sore. Everything is agony. Don't even want to get out of bed in the morning because it hurts to do so. Anyways, yay, exercise. Anyways, who says I haven't? You've gotten in over 9,000 steps today and yesterday. Bacon fish, you're killing it. Thank you, Captain Shaw, for this stretch. If I can get my arms above my head, like all through here, chest and back, like push-up thingy, pulley thingies, like it hurts to walk. Like this feels like I'm bruised. This feels bruised. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't even get them around my headphones. 16 days till you get your relativity. Ooh, Silver Tab, you're gonna love it. Well, it itself is still mostly useless except for you start the Formata arm and get start in. And or get start in, because you need a relativity. It's definitely not useful yet for me for the solos. You suffer muscle loss when you push too hard? Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to switch my foods, you know, protein. I have a great picture I should probably post of my station with, I never thought I'd be the person who has the, like, protein powder that big to make shakes and smoothies and things, but also pre-workout and recovery drink afterwards, and creatine in the recovery drink, and a couple different kinds. And then I have a whole bunch of, it's actually a Canadian company, a whole bunch of these dried crispy lentil snacks, also chickpeas, also fava beans. Very nice with a good Chianti. Anyways, they make all these different flavors of these dried crispy dudes, which are just like fiber and protein bombs, and they're so delicious. So I have this whole like workout station now, which I never thought I would have. But the Formatas Silver Tab is where you got the stuff, though. You have to do the Formatas to get that stuff. So as more and more people, is it because your alliance doesn't have enough relativities? Your alliance stinks. Sounds like you need to move. Because all that stuff, all that poll I just did was from the group Formatas. Wait, what did I reference? What's SOTL? I totally did Fisty. I know what I'm... Oh, Silence of the Lambs. Yes. Yes, a nice Chianti. Terrifying. But look what else I did today. Oh my gosh. Artifacts, y'all. Artifacts. Again, this is all gearing up to the battle that we're gonna do tonight, which I'm totally, absolutely gonna fail horribly. But I'm trying to make progress and have it motivate me. I did so much artifacts, I can't even say. As you can see, my Janeway's pocket watch and Krenim time weapon, thanks to the DTI store, are now maxed for what I can do. I had no idea that I was going to encounter more blocks on my artifacts, but gosh darn, if I wasn't going and going and going, and as you can see, still have quite a few remnants, and then said, nope. Artifact Gallery 64. It's also the first time my artifact gallery has never gone right up to my ops level right away. I was saying this last night about specialty buildings, and they've always just been there ready to go when I ops up. Because I keep pulling, I keep doing all things. But dang, does Artifact Gallery slow down. I, in fact, was talking to somebody about it, and they said, yeah, there's some that you will not be able to max until Ops 17. Easy as 314159. 3.14159? Are you trying to be pie? Easy as pie. It is pie! Easy as. I'm so smart. Easy as pie. I love your name. Very fun indeed. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. It is great to have you here in the gate room. Yeah, so some of the things, yeah, blocked right up to Artifact Gallery 69, Mecca. I had no idea. I haven't had a block in my artifacts for so long. It was just horrible to come up upon because, as you can see, it's got this big shiny blue, and the number in front, you know, it says like, you can do it, and then you click in and it says, no, you can't do it. Fisty says, by the way, that's wife's favorite movies. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins won an Oscar for 12 minutes of screen time. How we all remember him. Wild. We never realized he was only 12 minutes. It was just so impactful. But yeah, I got Janeway's pocket watch, Krenim time weapon. I went nuts. I got about an extra 1,000%. My Borith, I swear, was like level 2. Boom, level 9. I got at least 1,000 boost to my hostile damage. Book of Coast Emojin is now 2,000% hull boost. I have now totally maxed out Nero's Trident. I just did 100% officer stats to help all the officers like who go off of health or defense. For example, Janeway Doctor, the Janeway Doctor crew, which is so good for so many things. The Doctor goes by your health. So officer stats, always, always, always more. Temporal Observatory, not as important for battling, but gosh, warp speed, I'll shave down anytime I can. Yeah, I've just gone absolutely insane on Rico. How's it going? I got absolutely insane. As you can see, the OG little guys, I even did a couple levels on those. But you can see I've maxed out so many now of my guys. I've kind of ignored the PvP and the, I still don't understand. The repair costs, yeah, okay, whatever. That'll be more important once I actually have my G6 ships. And the true crit, the whole true stuff. Well, this is just total crit. But anyways, stuff and things. And then my poor board cube. So I was going absolutely insane on my artifacts. And the reason is we're gonna try again with these new bonuses. Remember, I also got some new hull plating on my D. I got 2, I think, more levels with that Galactic Acclaim. all sorts. I just really want to beat Wave 3 of the G6 Elites. I just want to get past 3. I always get to the final bad guys. It's just the final couple bad guys. I'll show you the wave. I can get through the first 3. I can get through the first 3. Like the front dudes here. I can get through the first 3. But then gosh darn these final ones. The final 6. The final 6. I go Kirschblatti. I go Kirschblatti. I do have Quasi. The stats are also very helpful for away teams. Absolutely fisty. Fatty D been using Janeway Doctor Anti-Data as their main hostile grind crew. It's amazing. You can't handle the truth. I've never tried Tal in waves, no. This is the 60 Elite Spectre. I can get to the final couple guys in wave, oh, sorry, I was looking at wave 5. Wave 3! Wave 3. I can get through the first couple of guys and then die on the finals. I die in wave 3. Spectre does not believe I can do it. I believe that you will lose. I'm sure I will too. You've made it as far as round 4, but you keep getting destroyed bad, says Wolfblade. Rico. Absolutely best actors don't need lots of lines or massive screen time. Mess hall block is a pain.
Win. I believe
What's
that
my war
I can
room?
win.
Oh, thank you,
I
Craig.
believe that I can win. I believe that I can win.
My war room fisty is at 27. My war room is at 27. Because they never flippin' run it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe the once a month in Incursions. If Incursions runs. Very mishandled building. Very mishandled. That's what they need in some of these stores. They need flippin' war room stuff. Emblems of honor. That's what they need. Cripes. And my mess hall, somebody brought up the mess hall, is 81. Which you just perfectly can't see anywhere. Oh wait, no, there it is. There it is. Another piece of content that was supposed to be run twice a month, just like Invasions. I know people who still don't have DeMarco, because Invasions runs once in a blue moon and is terrible. I cannot believe they haven't upped the amount of directives you can get to actually do a Chimera. Again, I get maybe 1.5 per month run, if it runs the one time. Hillbilly, 2 shards away, there you go. Who's DeMarco? Yes, Micah, you're still so new, don't worry about it. A lot of the stuff here, unfortunately, is quite past, but you'll get there, don't worry. And you got all sorts of your own fun stuff in the meantime. So much comes in the 30s. Yes, well, Spectre. Always they want frustration enough to force people to buy packs. Now it is fun and exciting that, yes, DeMarco is actually in the new Territory Pass. But of course the Territory Pass is 3 months long, and you get a grand whopping total of 6 shards of DeMarco. You're gonna get 6 shards of DeMarco over the next 3 months. my friend. How the heck are ya? So good to see you, Blastnet. Welcome in for the night. 4 shards from getting DeMarco to tier 2. Absolutely, Sheppy. Always pointing out. We are always pointing out that they run this game as a
I
business.
could really go
They are
for
not a
a
game
pickle
developer.
right now.
It is not supposed to be a fun and awesome video game. It is a money-making business. If only they gave out pickles, Quake. Oh gosh, you're loopy. Blastnet, I can only imagine. Oh man. I don't think you were here last night, right? So you wouldn't have heard that I did my early voting. I did early voting this weekend. Woo! Civic duty. Go me. You can get another 16 shards of DeMarco for the bottom lower pass for $50. Yes, you can. I did not even calculate the bottom row. I never even look at the bottom row. Spectre, I will not declare. I usually try to keep the actual bulk of things out of the chat, although politics is poop. Of course, if anybody wants to share who they go for, you can. Equatorial, good afternoon. Fatty D missed out on the advanced polling. Didn't get back to Calgary in time for Easter. That's okay. There's still the full main shebang. It's good to have options. Early voting broke records everywhere. You're in the riding. You're managing a campaign where 34,000 people voted at advanced polls. Last election, there was less than 60,000 total. So more than half of the total last year have already come in advance. That's amazing. Brett Day. Sure. That's funny. Anywho, let's start gearing up. I think I've done all of the artifacting I want to do. You can see I still have 17k, almost 18 of both types. I could keep going on the pocket watch and the Crenum time weapon, which is pretty funny. But I'm kind of down to just the little things now. As I said, those original 3, which really aren't gonna make swing any needles. It's like 1% critical chance increase of against certain types. It's really not going to do much. Reducing opponents' total critical damage could help. But it's 1%. And again, it's the true that never really took off. So, Kang and Kodos from The Simpson. Yeah, I think most people here were thinking Kang of Star Trek. They're like, what? Canadians have a politician that's a Klingon? Oh, wow! Cool, Blastnet. How did it go? You see a green button on the Borg beam artifact? The Chronoton sample? That will definitely not help me. I'm not gonna use the Borg cube. And you can't beam in a wave. At least if we had a Klingon, we'd have an honorable choice. Indeed. Okay, gosh darn it. Same time as last night almost. Somebody's barbecuing again in my neighborhood. I don't have this window open this time, but I have that one cracked a little bit. And somebody's barbecuing again and it smells so good, you guys. I smell so good. Dang it. You'll say it was cool and nothing was even remotely suspicious. I hope that's true. I hope. Indeed, Brett. Oh Oh yeah, A. Powell. The DTI is just unbelievable. And once I'm like, you can basically max out every single one of your artifacts because of the DTI. According to your artifact gallery level, that is, as I discovered. And then you can just go ham on the officers because it has Vale and Josh. It's insane. And again, no cooldowns or timers on those. It's brilliant. It's so good. So I'll get into this eventually. Especially as I have the double beam now. But what I also have is a quintuple beam. That finally happened this morning, which is why I was waiting to do this tonight instead of last night. Plus the artifact SLB and all that stuff. I now have both my extra shots for the GS31. I can hit Senko bad guys. I'm very excited. Look up Gowron election sign. I'm sure. Barbecue grilling or maybe smoking food. I think it's grilling. It smells like grilling. But like outdoors. I mean, I guess it could be coming out the whatever ventilation from their places. Howdy, 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 Destros. Funny how the DTI is the best faction because of no cooldowns on stuff that is also great. Oh yeah. DTI is flippin' brilliant. I mean, we all saw the 20 Enterprise E shards I just got for free. Vale and Tolra, two of the out flippin' standing officers. Two great artifacts here that can then just, as I said, they can help you max any and, well, not any and all, but most of your artifacts. It's crazy. Good night, Bender. Putting my battle lips on. Certain things, Wolfblade, certain things in the DTI do not. For example, those two officers and the two artifacts. Some things still do. Like the pull I just did, 5 days for some of the victory chests. The basic pulls, once a day. But some things don't. Which is amazing. Voltron, indeed. Get those. Don't sleep on your artifact buildings, y'all. Do not sleep. Sigma speed ups are frustrating. That's what's holding me back. It's just the speed ups. I have full confidence and faith that I can get the resources and the materials somehow, somewhere. But speed ups, it's only the mirror universe, and that is time and engagement, and ain't nobody got time for that. It's absolutely brutal. It's absolutely brutal. How much speed ups do you need? Which is, of course, they want you to buy packs and get the Latinum and just use your Latinum, or like buy packs with speed ups. It's never gonna happen. You've chosen officers over feeding credits into the disruptors. Well, Destros, the good thing is if you keep up and are punching as high as you possibly can in all these waves. DTI. If you're keeping up and punching as high as you can with the relativity, you actually max out the favors pretty darn quick and start building up a decent amount of credits. But the thing is, it takes barely anything, Destros, to max out those artifacts. It's actually really quite cheap. I would look into it if you have some key artifacts. It's really not that super expensive to do. But I'm definitely going to max out the officers the moment I'm done with my artifactoids. So the reason I'm still going to attempt the elites for funsies is, of course, that even if I still only get through the first two waves, which I'm sure will be the case, that is 1,000 credits more and 9,600 event store currency for the wave 1, and another 12,000 for wave 2, plus 1,300 of the new access keys for all those other artifacts that we talked about. Because if I can get all those new solo credits to be building up those other artifacts, once they hit their max at, say level 8 or 12. Boom! There's DTI again. Remnants, remnants, remnants. True max. It's amazing. You have the favors max, but no ship. The relativity is the, what do you mean, what's the relativity? I mean, we all know what the relativity is. It's not, people don't necessarily have it yet, but it's things to look forward to. And you still can be participating in its stuff to be preparing yourself. You need other artifacts to invest disruptors. Okay, so you're at a point where you're pretty good for the artifacts. It's just some of the dinkier ones, and you prefer the officers. Totally get it. Fair, fair, fair. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna try another elite just for fun, so y'all can see me very stressed out and exploding and wasting my beautiful, beautiful Titan juice, my precious Titan juice. You can see I've tried Arbutus, I've tried climbing the tree. But I had a hard time of it in Hardenbergia. Even though I... Kona don't I? Or Kona do I? We're definitely going to do this one. Let's make sure I have my cruise up. Yep. Yep. Konose, you could even say. I am going to try the GS31 in it. With my 5 beams. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you my strategy, and hopefully I will do it. Wave 1 I can get through. Wave 2, I think I can kill like one guy with GS, and I gotta hang out, because it has to survive to get the points. Then wave 3, I'm just gonna blast the beam, I'm gonna Lorca's Fist, and I'm sure I'm still gonna die on the very first guy. Whee! I just need to kill these guys, the 60s. I need to kill the 60s. And then just one of these. I just need one of these. Just one of these to die. I need my D to kill this interceptor right down here at the bottom. So what I'm gonna have to do is make sure the GS beams that one. So the GS is gonna have to be on over this area, which is tough because I have it killing battleships. Shoot! There's gonna be some positional trouble. We'll see, we'll see. I've never used Anorax in a wave crew. I have never. We're gonna try with what I'm doing right now. And we're gonna see how we do. Math doesn't math. Oh, I fully think I'm gonna die, Spectre. But at least I'll get through the first 2. Get a little bit of extra currency. Oh, what the heck? Out of range? I do have the Cerritos on, don't I? I swear that has never happened before. What in the blazes? What the heck? What in the heck? Oh, scene. Oh, okay. Sorry. It's telling me my Cerritos doesn't have the range to get in and buff myself. Nor the Titan. Oh! Is it just saying that? Okay, that was so weird. Why was it telling me range? Oh my gosh. I was freaking out there for a sec. I was like, has something broken in my warp ranges? The flippin' heck? Okay, it may sound weird, but I'm actually gonna buff the GS over the Roddy. And meanwhile, I've been saving my Cerritos Wednesday for this. They don't have a message for you. You have 3 ships in the system. Oh my gosh. So it's just some bizarre default to warp range? The most unrelated thing in the world? Oh my lord. How many new bugs did I just discover tonight? Oh, it's too funny. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, Lord. Well, we're gonna snooze that ad. We don't want an ad to come up in the middle of when we're doing this. This is important stuff. This is the big stuff of the night. Hogadalki, Max Fort. Boom diggity. Recall you. Bring you in finally. Positions. Get that. Okay, everybody, let's go. I'm gonna beam. I'm gonna Lorca's Fist. I'm not gonna forget. Whew. Whew. I mean, honestly, so long as I still get to wave 3, I'll get those 2 rounds of wins. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Already wrong. Already wrong. Went to the wrong places. Unbelievable. Samo's losing her mind already. Possibly compromised the whole shebang right there. Wait. Oh gosh. Okay. 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 Roddy, are you about to die right now? Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, so what I'm gonna need to do... Oh gosh. Roddy gonna die. But hopefully you can get up and finish that guy. There's no way I'm getting past wave 3. Okay, you're gonna go there and fight your actual bad guys now. You're gonna come up here.
I'm firing my lasers!
Firing my lasers! Oh, no, I didn't even make it through that guy. Okay. I can't even make it through the 60s still. I was gonna save the Lorca's Fist for in a second and do my beam. Dang it. Should have done the beam right off the bat. I'm so curious if the beam would have done anything. Oh, I never got to fire my laser. Ah. But we did exactly what we thought would happen. So, go me. The beam definitely does. I've had it be the difference between life and death. Oh, now of course I'm just so curious if I would have if I would have made any more damage. I wonder. I wonder. Oh well, we got some more currency right there. Huzzah. We'll let this one go for a minute. I mean, I got more than halfway through them, so maybe we would have been able to kill one bad guy each. which is still definitely not enough to, you know, make it through the wave. But, oh, everybody, if you won a battle pass, from any NDA content creator, the official giveaway battle passes, Revstream, DJs, Lube, did no one shall do his? Anyways, if you won any of the official battle passes, they should have been distributed now. So go check your game. Go check it out. If you won an official one, they should be out for you now. By the way, 36 minutes and counting until dailies reset. 36 minutes and counting. Berlin Wall can confirm they are. They are indeed. Voltron, I would say just restart your game. And, investigate. What is in my refinery? Ah! Huzzah! Ugh. And this is why my Titan's still not maxed. Oh my gosh. It's so bad. The elites is why you want to get a G6 rare to tier 9. You can confirm you did not win any battle pass. Jace, nor did I. I did not win. Alas. Alright, we did the DTI pull. We did the boosted wave disaster. One thing to look forward to, everybody, as you're planning your spends still, remember that we still have quite a few little fun chunks of event loot yet to come. If you've been keeping up with your whispers, tomorrow is the day. You get 12K if you've been keeping up. Thankfully, they do offer a couple days leeway, which is outstanding. Love when they do that. Totally awesome. So you get 12K there. I actually got a 6K. I actually got a 6K this morning, not a 1500. I was so happy. So we've still got all of those coming for another 4 days, or even one more extra pull if you get it in before reset. So there's still chances that 120. Oh my gosh, Silver Tab. If you've not claimed it yet, y'all, this is your reminder. Go claim it. And your mission keys. Because, guess what? Why did it go to there? What the heck? And why have I not done my fleet commander yet? But also, I've been meaning to show you this anyways. What? Did you see that was a different currency for a second and then it switched over? Wow! The game is whack. Wolfblade, no worries. Reminder, hey, there goes your timers. Oh yes. But I'm quite chuffed about this. This is pretty funny to me. I've kind of looked up at people's scores on this just for fun sometimes and gone like, how do you have so many artifacts all at once? How long have you been saving? Maybe they just did the same thing I did. They decided today's the DTI day. So that'll be nice. A new Ahead of the Curve did just start, so I don't usually go for any of these SLBs. But if I am able, it'll be nice to get some points. So if I forget any of these little ones every now and then, you know. Let me go do that right away. Refinery. I was probably distracted by artifacts because that's kind of all I've been doing today. I haven't actually been in the game much. It's been a ton of house chores and flipping exercise. Now takes ages to prepare and do, and then you gotta get some protein after. But also coming up, if you've been keeping up with your mission keys, bum-ba-da-dum, only 3 days from now, 36K. Very exciting. Horribly annoying to have these month-long things. It is kind of stressful. At least to me it's stressful having to do, like, every day have to remember all these things. But yeah, very excited. Only 3 more days now for that chunk. As I was saying yesterday, the mini metas throughout have been really great at giving extra bits. So these are some of the longer term ones that are finally coming to fruition soon. So hopefully you've been keeping up with your mission keys as well. That will be a nice chunk of 36 for the weekend. Yeah, and also, I mean, I already did my AMS. Hopefully your alliance has been doing well. Hopefully your AMS has actually been going. Yeah. How am I doing in here? Ugh. Terrible. Oh my gosh, how many packs did G-Rod buy? Grod, what have you done? Yes, they are level 70 in my alliance. When he comes on, everybody's like, oh, please, can you lead us through some 70 stuff? You know, it's like, oh, 70 Rev Modas or 70 Crenum Formatas. Yeah, Berlin. Indeed. Indeed. Alright, I need to do a bunch more Ritos boosts. And I still actually need to. I managed to do the Zin Deep. Oh, you cannot see. Where's my webcam? There we are. I managed to finish the Zin Deep while a bunch of my alliance mates were running Zindi Modas, and I just kind of threw my NX01 and blooped about as I was waiting for the Zindi Modas. But I'm kind of being sneaky and a little bit selfish. Don't tell anybody, especially my alliance mates. I want to try some soloing tonight. I've not actually tested if I can solo the top level Zindi Armada with a loot crew. I want to be able to use a full loot crew and see if I can solo. I'm fine solo. I'm Han Solo. Unfortunately, I don't have a rare built up right now, Voltron, but I'm going to try that next week. I'm going to do that next week. Maybe I'll do it on camera. I think I'll be able to. I think I should have no worries at all. But yeah, I'll probably end up spending some tournament store on some Zindi rare directives. Because I don't have enough right now, and I spent all of my tournament store stuff for the day already. Oh, what I just clicked on something. Whoops! No, you go away. I don't need to change my stuff. Where are Zindi directives? Oh, Lord. Rare, FKR, Dominion, Eclipse, tactical mandates, Borg stuff, formation rare, no. Those are normal formations, Wargy, silent stuff, hazard particles. Did I totally drive right over it? Oh wait, here we go. 2,800. Wait, maybe you can, there we go. I have 2,800 rare directives right now only, so I'm halfway there. We're halfway there. And I know the next Spox Club has the inventory. It's lovely. I didn't feel like switching over to the monitor though. I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to go through the inventory on screen so we can all publicly say how horrendous the inventory is and how much we loathe its complete and utter lack of any organization or sense or usability. Because maybe somebody's listening and they can fix it. like the gorgeous, beautiful Spock's Club has. Yeah, so we'll try to solo that later. I mean, I suppose we can... I'll feel bad doing it. But if I just do one right now... Hold up. If I just do one right now, we'll make sure we speed it up real quick. And I will warn everybody, hey, you know, trying a thing on stream. Hopefully they will forgive me. What I really want to know is if I can do it without even putting on Dazok and burning. But I suppose it doesn't really matter. My Dazok also isn't super high at all. He's only tier... Oh, he's tier 4 now. He's tier 4 now. Who do I sacrifice? Who do I sacrifice? Tomp. Sorry, Borg. Sorry, I pick you. And actually, I like to use Toli. I usually use Toli when I'm doing my solos. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Because there's nothing like failing, except failing on stream. Failing for the public. That's what a streamer is here to do. We do the experiments, so you don't have to. We're just trying to be out here helping the kids. We're here to help the kids. Event loot yet to come. So, a fun and exciting thing I'm very proud of. I helped an alliance mate do her first ever temporal disruptors task today. She's in Ops 60. Not at the 61 yet, but I advised her about trying to get into those Zindi rares, speaking of, and saving up for tournaments. It is RNG, and she was very concerned. We were discussing strategies of how else you can get those temporal disruptors, like all the crazy DTI loop, if you're high enough to be employing those strategies. And gosh darn, if the little lady didn't get like hold on, let me actually check. I have the DM. Where is she? I think this is her. Nope, that is not. Did she message me in game? When are these messages from? That's 2 days ago. Dang! So I think it is in PMs. Anyways, she got something like 26,000. I don't know. I don't think she got 32,000. I don't think she got a double 16 or a triple. Anyways, she got over 20,000, I think. Like, all in one. Dunzo. Didn't end up having to worry about any of the other stuff. She was so happy. Spending her loot right away on, she's still working on a bunch of the primes. So I was absolutely thrilled for her. I only just discovered how easy this was last tournaments when we didn't have the choice tokens in abundance like we do now. So this really saved my tournaments last time, doing the rare Zindi packs to help your temporal disruptor task, which shows up pretty often. It shows up pretty darn often. So I was very happy. Free the nukes. Thank you very much for... Let's go on back to the... I would believe this. Apparently, in 2010, a traffic jam in Beijing, China, stretched for 60 miles. Miles, not even kilometers. Not even kilometros. 60 miles and lasted more than a week. I don't know how that even works. Like, everybody just started abandoning their cars? How did everybody get home? You can't just go walk 60 miles. Were they helicoptering in supplies? I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's horrendous. No, thank you. Okay, 12.77, 12.8. I have my victim. Sounds like a Doctor Who episode. It does, Midnight. Midnight Shan, it does. That's hilarious. Okie dokie. And boom. $5.3 million from Triple Faction Lock. Let's go, Micah. Congrats. Amazing. It is always very exciting to hit the locks. Like, it's always great going up a level of reputation, but the actual locks, it's like, whew. Oh my goodness gracious, look at that. Look at flipping that. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I'm pretty stoked, I gotta say. Full loot crew and barely a scratch. Pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. Yep. 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 Oh, not stoked that my ship is now stuck. That was weird. You can solo the rares? Yeah, I think I'll be able to. I have no fears. I do just have to get the directives. And I will try that next week. I think I've tried these uncommons before solo. But like with a proper crew. I don't think I've tried it full loot. I don't think I've tried it full loot before. So, very happy. Hey man, Micah, I keep saying Ops 34 is a magical, magical place to be. Don't put yourself down like that. Ops 34 used to be the king of the castle. King. Solo loot can get you full run early. Heck yeah. The D4 at Ops 34 for Nuge. It was the day I got my Henny prize. I was like, I'm a real girl. Love it. I mean, nobody's shown up to do this. I can claim it, yeah? You lose the task, Micah. You lose the task. You cannot claim something one day and forget about it, or like, oh, I can finish the syndicate one if I do my pulse tomorrow morning too. But no, if you go after reset, you lose it. You lose it. So do not forget about your tasks, everybody. Oh wow, 13.42. Yes. Do, 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 do. All right. Trying to stay awake at the Herogen kills. 500 of 800, Micah, you're a machine. It is tough, but unfortunately, yeah, you will lose all that progress. I mean, you're getting a lot of loot. You're getting a lot of stuff out of it, at least. But unfortunately, that will go away in 11 hours and 17 minutes, I think. Woo! Okay, so yeah, it says 12 million. It said 12 million, and I got almost 50 million out of each one. Oh, look at that, 48.69. Giggity alert. And, oh yeah, over 51.14 million loot from soloing those. Loot crew, an additional, whatever 19.2 divided by 3 is, 6.4 million from the starter chests. And to do my polls every day, or actually, gosh, it's only every 3 days. That's terrible. I only need 38.4 million for the 3 chests. So from one single one, that's my full pull for every 3 days. You can see I now have 1 billion uncommon loot. I have past 1 billion Zindi uncommon loot. I remember when I would be sending my baby NX01 up there to die every time for like a couple thousand. Oh, it's so exciting to see progress. Darn you, adulting, sleep, work, interfering with my game time. Micah, you said it. Mm-hmm. The anthem of many of us. Many of us indeed. Like tomorrow, oh my gosh, where's my list? Oh, I put it over there. I was doing a list of everything I have to do tomorrow. Sometimes I like to have that paper list. It's just so satisfying striking through when you're done something. It's so much better than just like tapping on a to-do list on your phone or something like that. Sometimes for tasks that need accomplishing, I love writing it down. And I just remembered, Mama and Papa Samo are away right now, right? They're with their Grand Samo. They're visiting with their Grand Samo. And guess who needs to mow lawns while they party it up in Spain? And it's the longest workout of P90X tomorrow. I'm gonna be so wrecked. Oh gosh, darn it. Oh my gosh, oh gosh. It's the death of Majorio Psycho Jester. Anybody else coming into lawn mowing season? Whether it be yours, if you're lucky enough to have a lawn, or, you know, you help out your neighbor, your parents, your people. Lawn mowing. What a terrible thing. We are 13 minutes and counting from Daily's Reset. 13 minutes and counting. You hear neighborhood kids like doing lawn mowing for 20 bucks? Ain't no kids about. They're all old. You pay someone to do yours, Psycho Jester. Very nice. Wife mowed Micah's this evening. Well, lucky for you and your grass allergy. Dang. Silvertab likes doing it. See, my mom actually enjoys doing it. She finds it like meditative, like seeing the lines in the grass and, you know, the beautiful shorn look of it all. It's like people who love painting, like they actually enjoy painting walls. Like not even painting artsy fartsy, but like painting walls because it's just satisfying to like see, you know? And the kind of repetitive stuff, it's meditative for a lot of people, or relaxing, or, you know. And I have to say, the smell of fresh cut grass is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But me being allergic to the sun, it's all the outside time is one of the things. And, well, I don't know. I haven't used, Mama and Papa got a full, proper, nice electric, like self-propel kind of wooby recently. Because the old one that they'd had forever, finally, you know, it gave up. So we'll see how this new one goes. Maybe it will get done in a flash and it'll be nice and fun and smell delicious. Just use garlic sunscreen. You'll be fine. It's lawn season. You do have one, but don't do anything about it because you replaced it with better ground cover that doesn't grow like grass does. Very sneaky. Aw, Micah says, your allergies suck, but you still help when you can. But you guys, you have a lot of guys think you're a douchebag because you let your wife mow? I just said Mama Samo is the lawnmower in my house. Why does it have to be a man thing? Whoever is most able, get her done. Or has the time. Everybody has different jobs and timings. You have a Ryobi electric. Nice. I think that's what they got. That sounds familiar. As someone who painted professionally for a while, you don't understand those people. Maybe if they're painting with like oil paint and get high? I don't know. I don't know. That's a funny thing. It's a funny thing. Zindi, both tasks. Yes, okay. I need to still finish off my Zindi thingy. Got rid of your front lawn by putting a barrier down over the grass. 4-inch deep bark chips. Nice. So a lot of people are doing zero-scaping, of course, these days. Zero-scaping, where they basically get rid of most plants and they do stuff like sexy wood chips and rocks and just put in like maybe some succulents and things that you require very little, if any, maintenance and upkeep. Zero-scaping, which can be absolutely beautiful. A lot of work to switch it over to that, but very cool. Very cool. Okie dokie, I need 10k more points. I'm gonna quickly do, we're just gonna go to reset here. Who is, oh gracious, who are all you people? Okay. All right. Here we go. Full. I'm gonna go back to my normal below dexes. There we go. Throw 5 back on for full. Luta Buta. And let's check. Who's got what right now? Oh gosh, I haven't done one of these in so long. There we go. Okay, there's people there, but it doesn't seem like the kind of dude who's gonna go for this. Oh wait, I still need Cerritos boosting for that event, so I'll bring that out. Look, we all love our pet rocks here. There's nothing wrong with that. I have a pet rock! I have a pet rock from, if you can believe it, buying a bottle of whiskey. My absolute favorite distillery in the world. Always has some fun little things when they put out they do one time only ever releases of whiskeys. I mean, they just finally put out one that they're hoping to be a mainstay, which will always be on their shelves at their tiny little shop. But otherwise, it's small batch, one time only ever, uber collectible, and they put together these little extras. They're just so amazing. Every single bottle comes with something related to it, just a fun little thing. And one of them came with a full little pet rock. because one of the flavors in the whiskeys was supposed to be like that scent of a delicious, you know, rock, perhaps like a hot rock that's just had a drop of rain on it. I don't want to say petrichor, because that's, well, but it kind of is. The first rain after a long period of warm, dry weather. Oh gosh, I love that smell. Yeah, I had you at whiskey. Oh my gosh, Polar, this is the best flippin' stuff in the world. Disco knows. Disco's very, very special VIP has tried it. Not only collectible, but so tasty. Yes. But yeah, one of them had to do with like stones and rocks, and so they gave us a little pet rock. It was so cute. You could actually decorate it. I've shown it on stream before. It was a revealed secret. Pet rocks just won't shut up. Aw, they just want friends. Okie dokie. There we go. Another boosty boosty. And let's just finish off. I think that'll finish our Zindi, doesn't it? Doesn't an epic? I think. Another level of second contact. Dang! No, I'm still gonna have to do something else. I still have to do a rare, I guess. Does the rare get 2,500? I thought the rares only get 2,000. I might have to do an uncommon as well. Yeah, because 20 times 200, 4,000? 100, 200. Whatever, I'll do a rare. 3.49. That finishes that. Sorry, 3.49. 3.19. You are the winner. Ooh, Wait and See enjoys a Hagenhag Pinch Scotch. I actually did some really fun reorganizing of the family collection of stuff. Again, while the parents are away and can't stop me. Can't stop me now. Going into their stuff and cleaning it up. Via con Dios and adios, Sabi. Goodness me, what a first time chat from Is Black 03. Adios. Thanks for chatting. Hope you're doing good. To confirm, that got 2,000. I need, no, I finished it. No, I did finish it. Oh, wow, I'm not paying attention. And just because, well, now I'll figure that out after stream. I'll have to do, I guess, one more thing to finish off. Out of curiosity, how much do I get from this stuff these days? 9.18 million. Whew. And 16. 9 and 16. And how much do I need for all the old chests? G5 is the most expensive at 2.4. And that's every like 5 or 6 days. No, 3 days? Anyways, wow. I have enough to keep pulling on stuff. Which is super cool. I absolutely remember the days of, oh right, we got our first territory today. But I do not need Meridian BPs or Surax particles. I, again, remember the days of climbing the FKR ladder and how flippin' exciting it was when, oh my gracious, how exciting it was when you could start soloing things, or the first time your alliance could do an epic 60. What? I remember the first times. It's just absolutely outstanding. It was so exciting always. Oh man. Wait and see says, back in the day, there was a whiskey called Forester, and it looks like a lava lamp. You still have one of those bottles. Yeah, I find that the craziest bottles nowadays are tequila. Like you said, lava lamp. And I thought of the very famous tequila that's blue and white, kind of blue and white terracotta, and it's like blue bolt. It's long, it's tall and thin, but like blue bolt. There's Forester, there's Old Forester bourbon still. It wasn't that same brand, was it? I've never seen them with a fancy lava lamp type thing, though. Remember when you could beat the first Eclipse epic? Yes. Oh, Brett Day, absolutely. And then it becomes, you know, your alliance first, and then eventually when you can single solo. The big milestone for Envenati was killing a separatist boss in one hit and not having to defend the partially destroyed boss while trying to get back before someone else sniped it. See, that was even a bit before me, I think. I never was really around for the separatists. Many designs, from a golden tiger where you remove the tail to pour the drink to an aircraft carrier. Oh yeah, there's some crazy stuff out there for people with a lot of money, I tell ya. But anyways, I could start going on for ages, but if I get into whiskey talk now, we'll never leave. And alas, we must, because we are at reset. Resetting now. Resetting. So, what a perfect time to move on to another friend for the night. You may or may not know them. They are a Star Trek Fleet Command streamer, though not exclusively. But they are a super awesome, wonderful person with a fabulous accent. We'll see if you know him or can place his accent when we go on over. Thank you, Kinky Jesus, for all the final stuff there. Yes, if you hadn't hit the follow button, it's not too late.
Giggity.
Also all the other stuff.
Right.
What is that, Silver Tab? What's the one last thing? It's midnight here, officially your birthday! Because your birthday's Thursday! Silver Tab, everybody! Happy birthday! Love to you! Everybody shouted out Silver Tab. Oh my goodness. Attention, chat. Silver Tab, officially birth. Yay! Happiest of birthday, Silver. I hope you have a brilliant day. Sorry I won't be able to stream for you for your evening, but I can't wait to hear about it on Friday. Please build up some details to let me know. But in the meantime, thank you so much for being here, everybody, tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody who gifted subs, bits, stickers, the usual, appreciate it more than you could possibly know. Remember, the world needs more hugs and it needs more nerds. So don't forget to hug a nerd. My next stream will be Friday evening, 7 p.m. as always, 7 p.m. PST. I hope to see you all there. Have a wonderful Thursday. Good luck with your tournaments. Kick butt. I'm always available on Discord for you to be showing off, sharing your wins. All the goods, all the goods. And we are now raiding out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.